Welcome back for another yummy update. I do have the bunny is out because it is a wonderful Easter weekend, isn't it? Would like some much higher prices though. You know, friends, we're looking at all of these. We thought we just guessed, man. Like we guessed by now, we would have had 5 green monthly candles for Ethereum. Like imagine, friends, instead of dropping 65%, imagine this thing like went up 120%. Ethereum, I thought Ethereum was going to be 8,400 by now. So did you, except we got 5 red instead of 5 green that followed. So actually it was 1 green, Trump wins, and then 5 red. We thought 1 green, Trump wins, 5 green on top of that. It is what it is. We can't do anything about it. Now remember, the global 4-year liquidity cycle is the main character at play. He will play some Pumpy G music. Oh yeah. Now, President Pump is looking to fire Jay Powell. There's a lot of rumors swirling. He went to Judge Roberts. Shout out to everybody out there named Robert. You know, friends, if you're my friend named Robert, I'd just call you Bobby. Bobby's a great name, friends. And Bobby, the name as well, has a very close place in my heart. Why? I used to have a cat. What was his name? Dash. You're probably wondering, where's Bobby come from? Well, Dash, friends, Dash had a neighbor. There was a lot of domestic violence, and they had a cat, right? And then the kids, unfortunately, the kids were really violent as well. The kids used to abuse the cat. Now, my mom made some cracker chicken in the morning for me, and pretty much that cat would always come over and hang out. Now, the thing is, once the cat disappeared, I thought it was dead. The cat came, she was preggers. And I was like, you dirty little slurry, where have you been? She came, she chose us to have the baby with. So she came, we got her a box. My mum got her this cute little box. That's all you get, bro. I don't even know your name, Mrs. Cat. Where'd you come from? Do you even know who the baby daddy is? You're lucky to get this cardboard box. So we got the box, came in, had some litter. I picked the rut. Okay, now I didn't know he was a rat. That was actually Dash. He had like these big blue beautiful eyes. I'm like, you're gonna be the one. I promise you, man. I regret picking that. Dash was the worst cat ever. He was a boy, never cleaned himself, stunk like shit, would disappear, get into fights. I don't know what the hell was going on. Guess what? Comes back like we've been friends the whole time. And if you're wondering, Sommi, where's the name Bobby come from? Well, Dash made a friend. Okay, Bobby was one of the other neighbors' cats. And Bobby came in. Bobby was this beautiful ginger cat, would come in. He was smart. He was kind. He would hang with me. And then Dash would get jealous. Oh, man. And then Bobby started hanging around us too long. So, but Bobby, friends, don't look this up, but Bobby got one of those cherry eye things for cats. And the owner had to take him back. And I think about Bobby so much. So, I think Dash is dead. Dash disappeared. Dash, if you're up there, you're a terrible cat. But we still love you, friends. So that name Bobby, I always remember Uncle little. That's why I think of Uncle Bobby or Bobby. That name. He had this cute little bell. He was so domesticated, could never kill anything because that's why it was just so fantastical these times. And during my trading as well, it was actually crypto stuff out here. There's a lot of crypto, early crypto stuff, and just trading in general. Whenever I was stressed, Bobby would come. See, it was the neighbor's cat. He just come in. I don't know how he'd snuck into the house. Mum would literally lose her shit. How the hell did the cat get here? But I'm like, you know what? Stressed. Like, Bobby, you want to come and hang out and sit down? You can do that. So these are the stories I remember to try and get me through these times. If Uncle Bobby was bullish enough, he'd be comforting us. But now we've got to listen to the spirit of Bobby the cat. So 5 red monthly candles, friends. Have you noticed what's been happening here, by the way? What has happened in these 2 red months? We saw Witched fudding PDI. We saw PulseChain 75%, 80% below stack price, PLS. PulseX, Hex, Ravaged, just everything, right? SEC, Richard wins in here. But it's kind of funny, friends. Richard beat the SEC, but then because there's 5 red monthly candles appearing in this dream, what happens? The SEC's like, no, let's get an extension, which is due in a few days, by the way. I think it's in due, like on the 21st of April or something. So nothing good comes and nothing good, friends. You know, when you're on just 1 red monthly candle, nothing goods. Now imagine what 3 in a row does. Okay, now imagine what 5 in a row does. That's why I'm looking at every narrative, you name it, XRP, Chainlink, any altcoin, even Solana, everything you're seeing right now is just garbage for Fugazi. It's just like it's just the bad time in the movie, that is. Now, this is the Pulse PLS price chart. It's been sneakily trying to walk back up. It's just weird, friends. It's almost like, you know, I better not say it, but like hopefully we just reverse this. Remember, the narrative that people believed is that Scam Long Dong and his big fat dong, he's the reason why you're down 10 billion in market cap. But then now with the PDI progression of the story, it's actually gone. Like, hey, what happened to Scam Long Dong? Well, Scam Long Dong's gone, and now you have a new character, Catchy, who's been like pretty much, yes, penetrating everybody with a strap on. So macro and everything, friends, is just going to have to sort itself out. There's nothing else we can do about it. Sol ETH ratio is literally beaming. Remember, friends, I said watch Sol ETH after Trump comes in. The thing is, though, I think you got to look at the Sol BTC, not Sol ETH, because Sol ETH, like, dude, everything's rallying against ETH. ETH is just garbage, right? It's just trash. It's been trash heaps. There's nothing we can do about it, unfortunately. We just have to keep playing it around and just hoping it fixes itself. This is Sol BTC. Everything's pretty much poop, friends. Nothing we can do during these times. You need, it's kind of funny. We need J Powell to get fired, Trump to cut the rates, because the next Federal Reserve dude he'll put in is going to be like a massive, massive dove to get things boosted. And no matter what happens, you know, that stonk market here, looking on the daily, hopefully it settles down, but there might be one of these scares and Bitcoin goes back to 80K and then it kind of like recovers, maybe. Just seeing these squiggly lines and stuff out here. I'm not worried. Why? Friends, we already had 5 red monthly candles, dude. What are you worried about? Oh, it's a bear market. Yeah, bro, it is a bear market right now. Like, what? Look at this. Okay, you know what a bull market is? A bull market is 5 green monthly candles. Okay, what do you think 5 red monthly candles? It's bear market, man. But here's the thing, we've already been through it. Okay, the past 12 months, it's like bear market altcoins. Yeah, still. You're like, oh no, a bear market. Yeah, you just realized it. We've been in the whole time. We never recovered, right? That's why these things, friends, they catch you by surprise. You only... So, look, it sucks, but I don't have any stress. Because the stress is in like, oh no, can you please work out? It's kind of like, dude, you already crushed us. You already killed us. Who cares at this point? Like, you've already disappointed us. You got like 1,000 more levels you have to clear on the way up to redeem yourself. Don't forget, friends, as well, like we train in the hard times so we can conquer in the good times. So, like, look, literally, I don't look at these little shitty Fugazi, oh, I want a few months stuff out here. I don't care about that. What I care about is there market-wide euphoria with elevated prices? Okay, now I'm scared. Because I'm like, whoa, if this is the topping area, I can't rely on any of these people to hold the line. They need like a 3-year wipeout to get rid of them. All right? Which is exactly where we are now. We are like on the year 2, year 3 wipeout of things. It's been like 4 or 5 years round trip, man, for like everything. So that's why when you see market-wide euphoria, that's the thing to be concerned about, because bull markets die on euphoria. All right, we haven't even started this, according to me. I'm not trying to get anyone bullish or anything out here. Shout out to Glen as well, friends. Glen in the hardware store has these giant clamps for his nipples. This is awesome. So on your Glen E. He's got it, mate. This is fantastic. So there, by the way, thank you. Well, the WhatsApp emoji, friends, there is a clamp emoji here. So I think that might be the new ritualization that we need. And yes, if Peter hits 1 cent, we'll get the clamp out. Now, I know these times can be scary, friends, but man, just remember, man, Richard bought this dip. This is what it looked like. USDC was literally going to 0 and then ended up recovering. Okay, so you see stuff like this. Not saying these things definitely happen, but there's always, this time is different, this time is different. Okay, he did it. By the way, do you understand how risky that was? Yeah. He used $600 million. His downside was going to risk it at 0. He only made, I think, like a couple of % on it. He made like 12 million. Yeah. Now, I don't think he used the full 600 million, but like, yeah. So it was because USDC and the thing. So he looked, oh, it's easy. Yeah, but it didn't work. Like, because crypto, man, the volatility is so insane. Any dollar you put into anything in crypto, you're risking everything. Okay, just know that you're risking everything. Even though you think, no, I'm only risking 5% loss. No, you're not, bro. You're risking everything. It's crypto, bro. You know crypto. You can literally flash down to 0. Look what happened to Ohm. Ohm went down 92% in a freaking hour. An hour, man. Shout out to Mr. Moonbears. Holy S, bro. I completely forgot about this. Great point, friend. It's probably nothing. PS for noobs. Okay, so this is PDI price chart. You see that? Yeah, everyone forgot about this, dude. Guys, don't you remember? It was literally going to 0. And you just bought the dip, you know. So it only looks amazing in hindsight, right? But I just have an appreciation for this. Crypto is just really risky, man. Also, this was funny. 1 month ago, PDI is unsafe, but we feel it can go to $1. Today, PDI is safe, like a meme, but it can't go to $1 because the tranny is involved. Boring. Needs a new story development feature in the next month. There are ones coming out here, friends. So this is me posting this picture because everyone feels bored and they like the characters. Like what? Back to a tropa, which I'm gonna more videos and stuff to explain out to you later on. But yes, my general feelings when I see PulseChain still 75% below SAC price. Thank you very much to Aaron for clipping that as well. I know, man. I know. I haven't been seeing a lot of you because it's 5 red monthly candles. I don't take any of these personally. It is funny, friends. Every day I wake up. Amazing new Fugazi lies and stories and speculation out here. I get it, man. I get it. I'm not even gonna tell you to stop. Right? I'm not gonna tell you to stop. Stop doing that. No one's listening, bro. No one cares. Don't you know what 5 red monthly candles in a row mean? Man, it means like, oh gosh, why am I here? Why was I born? That's what it feels like. And then 5 green monthly candles in a row. What does it mean? I should have gone all in. That's what it is. You're just waiting for that sweet moment. Remember, it's also been 12 months since the Bitcoin halvening. So, remember, friends, I made my phone calendar reminder. I made it from 2022, and I said sell everything April 2025. And now that we're here, not selling because we never got euphoria. We got 5 red in a row, not 5 green. If we were on green candle number 6 monthly for Ethereum, you'd have to get something out. Across everything if we got 6. But that's here's the thing. If Ethereum, friends, was up here at $9,000, okay, like, you know that distance from here to here, just to show you, okay, your portfolio today would be like up a 15 to 20x from today. That's from today, which is very low, you know, because you already dunked it down. But yeah, man, if you're up 15x from today and you had that 6 green in a row, you would have to take something out. Right, you would have to definitely get your GSAC out because you got the euphoria. What if the 7th green month candle is not green? What if it's red? You know, but we never got that, so who cares? There was no euphoria. That's why, friends, I don't care about things that like blindside me because they by definition they blindside you. You can't see that. I care about the stuff where you should know better, where you know. That's the stuff I care about. The stuff you can control. Where you can see all these signals. That's what I care about. Like, for example, friends, if you're like, okay, yeah, literally, if you're walking outside, yeah, and you're walking through like a park and the wind, a gust of wind just like hits one of the little pine cones and it comes and just hits you on the chest. You're like, I got hit by a pine cone. You're not really upset. You're like, where the hell did that come from? Who cursed me? That's it. But then you keep moving on. Yeah. That's totally different to where you're like, you're reversing your car and like you're in the driveway and it's a really tight spot. And you're like, you know what? It's really tight. I should go a bit forward and then line it up straight. I should take another 6 seconds to do that. But then if you gamble it and you're like, nah, screw it, I'll make it. You reverse back and you scrape your bumper. You're like, damn, I should have known better. I knew it was tight. Yeah, that's the stuff you care about, friends. Well, with Ethereum getting a floppy willy to the floor type of move, to me, that's freak accident stuff. You know, like it's freak accident. By definition, freak accident. It's not the stuff you're like, we're ready for. And don't listen to those copers who said, oh, I could see this coming. Yeah, where's your billions of dollars, bro? Where's your billions of dollars? As far as I'm concerned, you've been wrong about everything else coming in here. And by the way, as well, friends, I'm not going to name any names, but the people who got this right, they're going to get the next part wrong. And you say, Sommi, what's the next part? I don't know, because I'm going to get it wrong too. But when it's going up, they're definitely getting it wrong. They're not even going to be long. Long on our friendship. Like, subscribe, belly button, or catch you soon.